Alright. Excellent. Welcome back, dudes, to another live stream of Enderal, SKYRIM mod. This game is really cool. It's a bit confusing, like it's totally different than Skyrim. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the skill the skill tree, the reading of books, the learning points, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, that's the thing. It's totally different than Skyrim. I'm not used to it. We're currently on a quest. See, the quests are pretty much the same. Like, you know, they're in a list here on the left and all that good stuff. Vozy Gamer, dude, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? So yeah, we're on a quest at the moment. We've got to find a way out of the ravine. We've got to collect mana fungi to hasten the regen, and we've got to talk to this Apocorarius. How do you say that? I don't know. About the fever. At the moment, we've got a fever. We've got a fever of the flavour, and we got to suss out how to cure this fever, I guess. So, as you can see, we've got a bit of double vision here. Let me know if the stream quality is okay. That would be fantastic if you could do that. Apart from the blurriness, we've got to talk to this dude, Finn. Hey, Finn.
By the righteous path. What happened to you? You look as if you've met the Black Guardian himself.
Awesome, dude. Awesome, Fuzi. You suddenly have this kind of fever. Do you have any idea what it could be?
Fever? Well, there could be many causes. Wait a moment. I think I still have some grunt root.
Some what? Grunt root?
That should be enough to ease your pain, at least for now. Take a seat at the fire. The warmth might help you.
Okay, sit down at the fire. The warmth may help me.
So now we're brewing potions for complete
Alright, sit in the chair.
Well, if the strangers are about to die of fever, then
Interesting.
yes. There was that oath we swore once, remember?
We got a bit of double vision, dudes.
Whatever.
Thank you.
And this guy's going to come and help us out in a minute.
Grunt roots.
Hopefully.
Here we go.
Hook us up the grunt root, brother. Get me cured. Oh, he's going to mix up a potion to cure my ailment.
So, let's see. Sheer cap, some water. Ha! Done. I can't make any promises,
Shit.
but...
Finn! The still!
The still. Whoa! Holy smokes.
Do something, damn it! Do something! Oh.
What? Whoa, what in the hell?
Do I really have to watch every step you take? That was a fucking close call.
Dude.
Hey, I'm sorry, alright. We'll pick up a new one in Ark.
Yeah, and you're paying for it.
So, where's my cure,
This
dude?
bloody day couldn't get any worse.
This day isn't getting any better. Here, drink this. It'll help you.
Cool. Okay, uncork bottle and a drink the potion.
You
Yes.
already look a lot better. Still, you should let a priest take a look at that fever as soon as possible. The grunt root potion will wane in a few days.
Right. Thanks, but what in the blazes just happened there?
What? You mean the still? Bad quality and too much heat, I'd wager. But, whatever will be, will be.
Yep, whatever will be, will be. But the explosion, the voices, they were yours.
Explosion? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Finn Dalleries. Died in 8234. Cause of death, exploding still.
Ha ha.
This is confusing.
Look, I really don't know what you're talking about. Maybe...
Wait a second. What was that?
So he's walking on the spot. He's talking gibberish.
I could have sworn I saw something moving over there.
Oh god. And now he's seeing
shit.
things.
What the...
What?
Carbos!
They've hit me, Finn. Those bastards. They've hit me.
This is too much.
Carbos, Do something.
Shot him in the arm and then he died.
Do...
Wow. completed a new beginning. I'm blown away, man. I don't know what to say here. This is crazy.
Now,
Where are we?
Our
Started the
mysterious
void.
survivor has awoken.
What? Where am I? Who are you?
Jaspar Matumiel Delveric. Jaspar for short. And you, my friend, are in my very own campsite. And before
Weird.
you ask, yes, the bandits killed both of the apothecary. The only reason you're still alive is that the impact of the explosion threw you right in it. Luckily enough, most of your injuries are only superficial, and I've already taken care of them. Your fever, though, is an entirely different story.
Wow.
Yep, quite a lot, actually. You're suffering from first-degree Arcanist's fever. I'm quite surprised that the old apothecarius didn't see that, to be honest. You're suddenly capable of doing things you previously knew only from the bard songs, right? And you're feeling unusually strong and dizzy at the same time? While drinking herbal potions leaves a, well, kind of a bitter feeling in your head.
I have no idea what the sky is going on about. I have no idea.
Yep, your
Whatever.
magical talent has broken free inside you. I don't have any myself, but
My
I've
magical
worked together
talent
with
is
enough
broken
arcanists
free
to know the
inside of me.
signs. Simply put, what's happening is that your body can't cope with the magic.
Naira,
This isn't much of a problem
welcome.
at first, but if
How
you
you
don't do
doing?
anything about it within the next couple of months, you'll find yourself running through the heartland naked,
Wow.
throwing fireballs at everything that moves.
Running through the
You'll
heartland
lose your
naked,
mind, to
yes!
speak plain and all.
That is my goal in life, I say. But the fever can be treated, right?
Yes, of course. Though someone who's magically gifted will
Commando.
always react differently to certain
welcome.
situations than someone who isn't. As I said, some herbs will always worsen your fever, as will magically contaminated areas.
Okay, interesting. Knowledge, we want to get this. Apparently
Among
it
other
adds
things,
knowledge
yes.
points to
Just
us.
as being magically gifted can make a
It's
person
lit.
powerful, it can also make them sensitive and prone to
is
certain
lit.
conditions. Just don't overdo it sleeping in ruins or in the wilderness. Instead, set up a camp somewhere.
Okay, set up a camp
Plus, as you've
somewhere.
already said yourself, don't overdo it with potions.
Okay. Knowledge. We've gathered knowledge. 3 of 30 knowledge has been gathered.
Well,
This-
it depends on how
this
bad
game-
it gets. At
this
first,
game.
you'll suffer these diffuse headaches from time to time. Then your sight will permanently blur. And then you'll suffer a case of acute death, so to speak.
Wow, can the fever can kill me,
Yep.
yeah. Yeah.
Everything has its price, as the wise hermit likes to say.
Ah, very interesting. So,
What? No, that won't help you in the long run. What you need is ambrosia.
ambrosia,
A
we've got
special
some.
mixture of herbs that can remedy the fever without any side effects.
Okay.
Every good alchemist has that in stock, but it'll cost you.
No, we've got some, bro. We've got
There she
ambrosia
is.
hooked up in our backpack. Hi, Mike. How you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream, man. Of course, we are playing in Enderal, SKYRIM mod. Pretty cool game. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. For real, it's totally different than Skyrim. Don't worry about it. So what can I do about the fever? Who could treat it? And all that good stuff. I'd like to actually just get out of the dialogue here, but we can't.
No.
So we just have to keep clicking
well,
here.
None that I know of.
Trying to devour a
The
giant
only business I
muffin.
ever had were those that
What
come
what
along with a
flavour?
good pipe of peace weed.
What flavour muffin you got? Pop Shot Gaming,
You know
welcome.
what?
Hunter
Someone has to
as
take
well.
care of your
Dudes, great
And
to
as
see
it
you all in the
happens, I
chat.
know someone who could. But in return,
How's everybody's
I
day
want
going
you to
today?
Tell me everything.
How's it going, man?
Get
Oh,
here,
it's going
what did you do in
fantastic.
that temple, and what exactly did you see in those visions?
I'm loving this game. I'm
Can't
just
put my finger on it, but there's something
trying to wrap my
strange
head
about
around
you.
the
And that makes me curious. So,
structure of it, really.
Healing for information. What do you say?
Ultimate comment power. Hell yeah. Healing information agreed. Tell Jesper about what happened. Jesper?
Then shoot. I'm eager to listen.
And it goes dark. Very interesting. Goats. A goat flavoured muffin. What?
I understand.
I understand. My
condolences
condolences
for
for
your
your
loss.
loss.
So that means you somehow survived this execution.
Oh, yeah.
And before you got washed ashore, you had this dream? In which you saw burnt bodies and a blinding light.
Pumpkins muffins and a poppy seed muffin. That sounds delish. Hook me up. Yes, but it wasn't just a dream. It was more like a memory. The temple I saw in it was exactly the same as one in the valley. Yeah, that's right. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Know what I mean? Dude.
I hope so. So your magical
Spelling
outburst
game
didn't
off.
happen slowly as it usually does, but all of a sudden after this near-death experience.
Having a great
And with
night.
it
Thanks
came
for
these
asking.
visions.
Popshot, that's awesome, dude. It's fantastic to see you, man. Correct.
Interesting. I guess you know how absurd all this must sound, but somehow I believe you. Heck knows why, but I do. So,
No idea what this dude's
that means
waffling
I'll
on about.
introduce you to my
No idea
employer.
at all.
If anyone can help you, it's him. There is, however, one thing with which I could use a hand. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can start our journey to Ark.
Okay, whatever. Knowledge.
Ark? The capital of this country? Walls high as towers of iron-hard stone, rest alone in the mountains and
Who else in the chat has played
never decaying,
Enderal, the SKYRIM mod,
ages
by the way?
surveying, guarded by the Lord, and blah 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 blah. And
Yeah,
so
you
on
can
and so
delete
forth.
comments.
If you plan
Yep.
on staying in this
You're a
land,
moderator.
sooner or later you'll see it with your own eyes.
You can ban people as well, which we haven't really had to do, so that's cool. So what? Okay, then I'll help you. The faster I get rid of this fever, the better. Okay, let's go with that one.
There are some things that need some explanation before we can get started, however. Where should I start? I take it you've noticed that in the past 2.5 years...
This guy just does not stop goddamn well talking.
Right? Civil wars...
Blah blah blah
usurpers
blah blah blah
everywhere,
blah.
you name it.
I mean, you didn't even offer me a
And even
coffee,
though
you
Enderal isn't
bastard.
directly affected by these wars going on everywhere, there are strange things
Come on,
happening here
dude.
too. Take the Woods-Ears, for example. There have been an unusual number of
What do we got
reports
over
of
here? Can we
wanderers
steal
being
a
attacked in
pumpkin?
the open,
You know it.
which
You
has
know we
never
can.
happened before. And the same goes for the lost ones, the living dead. Until 2 years ago,
SKYRIM.
they were a rather rare magical phenomenon. But now every other quarter...
So yeah, let's hit the journal. So new beginning. Hang on, where do we get up to here? New beginning. We didn't complete all this one. We didn't get the mana fungi here, up in here. But anyway, I mean, we can't go back to it. It's already done. We're on to this one here now. Speak with Jesper. Gather knowledge. Yeah, that's gonna stay there until we've gathered knowledge. Blah blah blah. Yeah,
properly
mate.
cremated
This
starts
guy.
walking again as if it were the
Call 'em
most
waffle
natural
chops,
thing
eh?
to do.
Oh, good old waffle
The
chops.
strangest thing, however, is what they call the Red Madness.
The voice acting is good, man. It really is good. I mean, especially for a mod, for real. Do you think this chaos would be in any way related to the rumour about the Lightborn's death? Everyone in Nerim talks about them.
Yeah, the rumors. I've heard them too. And I could indeed
Thank you,
imagine
dude.
that they're true.
Appreciate.
And that there's a connection, yes.
Okay.
As I said, maybe. If you ask me, the Lightborn were never more than false gods anyway.
Yeah. So this is about totally different races of people throughout this land called Enderal.
Well, they usually leave the thinking to their holy order. And they, of course, deny everything. Even to talk about it as we're doing is
I
considered
will
a
say
crime.
though, this game is visually
But as much as I
impressive.
hate to say it, maybe it's better this way. At least for now.
My
A
nerd
spiritual
old brother.
crisis is the last thing this country needs
Awesome.
at the moment. Please, don't take me as an example. I've seen that a long life is only one of the things powerful magic can achieve. And this whole false deity theory isn't that new, after all. And seriously, let's say the Lightborn really are as mighty and omnipresent as the revelations say they are.
Yeah. So
Wouldn't
the
they have the power
Lightborn.
to magically smite me here and now for my insolence? The Lightborn were just powerful kings. No more, no less.
Group of dudes
But
calling
that's
themselves
just
the
how I see
Lightborn.
it.
Ruled over the lands of
Hope I didn't
Enderal.
hurt your feelings.
And then they got ousted. There was a war. Okay.
Splendid. You never know. But we're digressing.
Far from it, no sweat. True, you mentioned something about the Red Madness.
Yeah. It's some kind of mental illness. that
Red
makes people lose
madness?
their minds. Just a couple of weeks ago, for instance, there was a smith in Ark who slaughtered his entire family. He was drunk, but that doesn't explain why he screamed things like, "Fear the light," while he was doing it.
Wow.
Or a young noblewoman who killed herself by setting her family estate on fire for no apparent reason.
Oh, that sounds all too familiar.
You might say that these kinds of things happen, but by now there have been more than a dozen of them. That and the fact that the possessed's eyes glow red shortly before and during their deed has made people call it the Red Madness.
Oh, Pop Shot.
And
This,
just 3 days ago it happened again. Only this time it was a magister from within the Holy Order itself.
This mod is free. You'll find the link to the website down in the description of the video. So if you have the base game, if you've got Skyrim Vanilla, then you can add Enderal as a mod to the game. And there is a tutorial on how to do it on YouTube. Oh, Adam, dude, welcome to the stream. Top shelf, top shelf, top shelf, top shelf. Welcome, dude, welcome. A Magister.
Right, you're not from here. A Magister's a kind of sage from the Holy Order, who teaches the young novices who are aspiring to become keepers or arcanists. Yarrow was his name. A man who had more than 60 winners on his back.
Yeah, so apparently we also killed our family